Welcome back for part 2. So again, nothing's changed. We're still going to be looking at people doing stupid things, crazy drivers, bad drivers, road rage, all types of madness. So let's get it. Okay, the camera car. Okay, so they're moving in traffic. The bus. But I can't even get my words out. Right? Have you ever seen a car get hit by a bus? Yeah, because I have. The car looks like you've got a flipping Coke can, opened it, chucked all the Coke out and stamped on it, yeah? That's what the car looks like. So why are you trying to mess with a bus? You're still going. Look. Still going. Okay, yeah, the bus driver didn't check his mirrors and then he's looking like, why are you beeping me? Because obviously nobody likes to be wrong. Let's be honest, in all aspects of life, nobody likes to be wrong, but that's how we learn. Just slow down. Stop. Let the bus go. Because if that bus crashes into your car's going to come off a lot worse. Let me tell you, mate. I can tell you for free. Your car's finished, mate. The bus can drive off, carry on with its day. You're there, side of the road, 5-6 hours waiting for AA to come turn up and tow your car, mate. Okay, we're on a bend. This guy's braking. Distance, you're a little bit close there. You're a little bit close.
What are you doing?
But mate, like, but okay, yeah, okay. The car in front. Potentially, they wanted to pull over, right? And they've not done the right thing. Clearly, car behind, little bit close. What you could have done in that situation, if it was me, I would have slowed down. I would have said all that stuff in my head, yeah. Like, idiot, what you doing? But I would have kept that distance, yeah? Obviously, it did what it needed to do because, okay, what if this was the case? You don't keep the distance, beep, 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 yeah? This person who ain't paying attention, who's doing whatever they're doing, they're going to do whatever they want to do anyway, right? So what if that person now puts the left indicator on, you go to overtake them and they flipping do a U-turn straight into your car? Yeah, it's their fault, but you having a bad day now. So in that situation, again, just chill out a bit, yeah? Smooth FM, jam, whatever. Go past cautiously, mate, because they could just straight into you and then... So, yeah, just a little bit more chill. Is anything going to run out? So I'm scanning, I'm looking if there's a car at the junction. So it's pulled out, it's blocked the road to turn right because it's busy. So ideally what you want to do in that situation, you have to wait for a gap for both sides. I see this a lot where people will just block the road. You should always wait for both sides of the carriageway or the road to be clear before you emerge and make sure it's safe. That yellow box there, you can only go in that yellow box if you're turning right and where you want to go is clear. Obviously it's not clear, which is why you had to wait in the middle of the road or they had to wait in the middle of the road. So the other time, you're at the mercy of people when it's really busy. Maybe someone comes and they flash you out. Obviously, don't just go if they flash you, because they could be flashing the old lady behind you to walk across the road and then something else happens. So just make sure if that does happen and you are in that situation where they're like, yeah, come out, mate. Still look, assess, decide, act. Okay, so turn in left, keep it tight. Okay, yeah, that's all right. Oh! I'm assuming this person in the other car was turning right. And they just got that horribly wrong. So the camera car, it was good speed. They weren't shooting around the corner. It looked, from what I could see, they were quite tight. So they was okay in that respect. And it was just, they were purely at the mercy coming towards them. Who, I don't know, maybe they were doing something that they shouldn't be doing on their phone, looking at someone crossing the road. I don't know what they were doing, but they clearly got it wrong because they came out of their lane and they hit the car in front. Oh my God. Okay, so we're turning right at a junction. So we're pulling into... Yeah, I see that one a lot. So for me, in my experience, because we've got L plates on the back, people are like, I don't want to wait behind this learner. So what I'm going to do is when the traffic light goes, I'm just going to pull in front of them. No given. What if the position of the camera car was slightly off? So what I mean by that is where at the position they turned right, what if they'd have gone a bit more forward and then turned, right? Then that Audi, bang, straight into the side of it or brake or whatever. But no, that was 100% that Audi's fault. Yeah. And it's clearly in a rush. What we got here? So he's pulling over. So give him that Ooh! I'd be so annoyed. I'd be so annoyed because I guarantee you that person don't actually realise what they've done, or they're not too bothered about what they've done. So now they go about their business doing whatever it is they need to do. I'm assuming they're pulling up. If they pull up, they, like I said, they go about their business doing whatever they need to do. They get back in the car, they drive off. You come out of work at the end of the day now and you've got a dirty big scratch or a dirty big dent in your car and there's nothing you can do about it because it's like, well, no one stopped. No one's told me they've done it. So yeah, that was just pure crap driving by the Lexus. Oh, and you're pulling up on double yellows. What you do? And he's pulling, but what the what is this person doing? I don't know, like you just pulled up on double yellows, you just crack that car and then you're pulling up, like what are you doing? Like make up your mind. Like maybe what it was, they went to go to a shop, they realised, oh, the shop's closed, and then I don't know, but come on people. So in this one, right, so so what I've noticed, when a police car, an ambulance, a fire truck, something with flashing blue lights, yeah, comes down the road behind you, everyone loses their mind. They forget how to drive. It's like, bro, like, it's gonna go in the other side of the road and go around. Like, what are you doing? Like, just chill. Like, if there's 2 lanes, just keep left, and then the ambulance or whatever it is, if everyone just moves into the left lane, they can go. People are ramming their cars up curbs and driving through red lights, driving over kids, doing all sorts of madness, and it's like, just relax, yeah. They're trained for this. They have special training where they go around you. In this instance, this idiot has just decided to overtake the car in front. Obviously, he's not paying attention, or they're not paying attention because the flipping ambulance is like, you've got flashing lights behind you, mate. Like, it's not hard to miss. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he's listening to some drum and bass, full blast, driving, having a good time. Yeah, overtake this guy, oh, ambulance, and then pull back in. But come on, man, like, you nearly caused an accident. So, prime example, no checking before overtaking, no mirrors or nothing, because you wouldn't have done it. You would have seen the blue lights, yeah? Oh, crap. Imagine you do that and you crash into a police car. Peak for you then. Okay, turning right. Look at the cars. Off the gas, mate. To be fair, you were coming in a bit hot there, mate. You were going a bit hot. I'm not saying you was sideways round the roundabout. None of that, right? But you were going a bit hot. So, yes, that person clearly misjudged it, so it was their fault. But, I mean, slow down a bit, Henry. You'll be all right, mate. You'll be all right. Okay, so the red car. Watch the red car, people. Boom. No indicator. Well, there's your first mistake. Okay, yeah, beep him, keep the distance. Nice, good. Perfect example of what you should do there. That car gives no It's going to do what it wants to do. You beep it, it's not going to go, oh.
Sorry, mate, sorry.
I mean, maybe they do, but 9 times out of 10, they're like, what, mate? Again, probably didn't know it was there. No indicator. No, nothing. So watch the car on the left. Watch the car on the left. You could see it. You could see it. Say this, I know I probably say the same shit all the time, right? But you could literally see it about to happen. Watch that car on the left. People drive a certain way as learners. Obviously, they have to drive to industry standard, and that's what we teach. We teach best practice. We want you to be safe when you pass your test. But if you drive a certain way for the best part of your whole life, or your whole driving life, yeah, and you do things that are wrong, but they don't necessarily put you in deep water or get you into shit, shall we say, you're going to continue to do it until you become unstuck. So just be aware that even though this person should have kept to the left, they should have followed the curb or got close to the curb, they didn't, and they were going straight ahead. Their lane discipline was atrocious. Okay, so we can see in the distance, we're merging. Okay, so I'd be off here. I'm off. Yeah, I would 100%. People reacted a little bit different there. Like, you I see this when I'm driving around a lot, yeah? People just, like I said, they're just going to do it. And they're not doing it because, I don't know, they hate you or they've got a vendetta against you. They're just doing it because they're just not paying attention. They're not asked. They're just And like I said, he's never come unstuck doing that before, whatever it is. So you need to just be that little bit safer. Like you can see they're going, when you're coming up to a merge, I'll tell any of my students what are we coming up to now. So be cautious. Don't use as much speed. Don't be too active. If they want to be idiots, let them be idiots. We want no part in that because I want to go home at the end of the day, yeah? And then carried on going. Yeah, but again, yes, it's that car's fault, 100%. I'm not defending that car, but I'm saying you're coming up to something where that can potentially happen, right? So just be aware. Okay, so look, the 4x4 is edging forward. You can see it, so just be that little bit cautious. Now they're at the point where it's like the break point. They're gonna go. They're probably not gonna break here. So I would be coming off. Yeah, okay, you can beep them. Like, look, mate, what you doing? But just again, let them get on with it, mate. Literally just let them get on with it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What have you done? What have you done? So now you get into this bullshit right here, yeah? Obviously the guy's already throwing hands like, mate, why? Like, it's not your right of way. What are you doing? If that's me, right, and I make that mistake, I don't know, maybe I ain't have my coffee in the morning, right? And I pull out on the roundabout and there's a car coming, yeah? And we in the situation where we stop and we exchange words. I'm saying sorry, because I'm in the wrong.
Sorry, mate. Completely my fault there.
You can call me a this, that, whatever, you whatever, yeah? I'm just going to be like, sorry, mate, sorry. 9 times out of 10, when you do that, it diffuses the situation. They even, well, they go, oh, okay, no problem, mate, no problem, mate. And just get on with your day. Nice and simple. But let's see what they have to say.
Right. Don't indicate for that exit, you go straight on. You indicate for going that way.
Now you're just casually having a conversation in the middle of the roundabout while everyone else is waiting. Like, he knows. You don't need to explain to him, innit? He knows. I can't hear what he's saying. I don't know what he's saying, but I'm sure he's not saying like...
No, it's my right way, mate. No, you're meant to give way to me.
And then they're going to have a conversation. He's going to be his instructor now and explain to him, no. Actually, it says this in the highway code. Like, let him be a petty idiot and do what they're doing, man.
Idiot.
Getting out. Sorry, he's getting out. Idiot. Again, you want to get the last word. That's like my 15-year-old daughter. I tell her something, she has to get the last word back in. And it's like, just don't. Because we was all good, and now you're walking up the stairs saying some shit you don't need to be saying that's making me raging, and now you're grounded, yeah? So now he said, you idiot. And he's getting out. Now let's see what happens. Probably nothing.
Go on. Van.
Yeah. Very rarely anything happens. Normally it's just an exchange of words. I seen it a couple of weeks ago where it was 2 old men. I don't know what they were doing. They were driving down a carriageway and they were swearing in front of each other, cutting each other up. They've come to the traffic light junction and they've both got out. And one's got a flipping wheel brace and the other one's got a bat. And they've literally got out. What's your problem? You drive like a dickhead, mate. And then they got in and drove off. Why? You could have had a heart attack, bruv. Like, just keep it moving. Like, what are you doing? It's not worth it. It's just literally not worth it. You look like an idiot now. You've just got out. You've said some shit. He's gone get back in. You now look like a Now, if your manhood wasn't hurt, it's definitely hurt now because you didn't do anything. So just allow it.
I'll allow it.
Oh my, what is he doing? Don't tell me he's going to reverse. Oh, thanks. Thanks for watching, guys. That one was crazy. I think they're all crazy, man. People are nutcases out here on the road. Like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.